everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is directed primarily for my insurance partners out there. I told you guys I would not leave you guys hanging. I am here to talk about something that has been coming up a lot in a lot of my new agent meetings. Lately, I've been having a lot of agents reach out to me and setting up new agent meetings with me, just kind of going over the basic questions. And I've come to realize that after each conversation that I've had with these new agents, the one question that's asked in all of them is, where do I start and how do I know where I need to start? And I think that that is such an important question when you're brand new, and there's so many different companies out there, there's so many IMOs out there, there's so many teams out there. So it's like, where do you start and how do you know which one is best for you? And although this video can't really tell you where to go, because I think that everybody can have a completely different experience from each other, I'm just gonna give you broad tips on what to look for when choosing the right IMO or team. So let's go ahead and get started. So just like anything else, there's a lot of companies out there that you can be a part of, right? And I wish that I was a little bit more knowledgeable when I got introduced to the insurance industry. I was just recruited by somebody and I just went for it with them. I didn't bother to think like, oh, let me go ahead and have conversations with other IMOs or other companies and see where I really best fit. I had to figure that out as the process went on, which ultimately led me to transitioning out of that IMO into a different one. Now, disclaimer, I am not whatsoever putting down any company or saying that this company is bad and this company is better. Absolutely nothing like that, because like I mentioned, I think everybody can have a completely different experience. So I just want to put that out there that you guys understand that every company and every IMO out there is essentially a great company. It's just where you feel that you best fit in. So I'm going to share my personal story and then I'll give you the tips on what to look for when choosing the right company. When I got licensed, I started off in FFL. I was recruited and I loved it. I thought it was a great IMO. I realized just how huge they were, how many agents they had. You know, they have great carriers, all that good stuff. They have a bunch of videos to look at, a bunch of training videos to look at. I did enjoy it. But along the way, I felt like the IMO that I am now a part of, which is called TFG, and the reason why I transitioned is because the connection that I have now at my new IMO, it's very unique. I think that I'm able to fit in a lot better as far as conversations, leadership. They also have different carriers and the compensation levels and the terms to it and the bonuses and all that good stuff. It was just structured different. And so that's what influenced my transition. And one thing that I want to throw in there really quickly that I didn't even know about, and I wish somebody would have told me, so hopefully this educates you guys a little bit. Whenever you choose your IMO, it's very important that you choose wisely. And I mean that in a particular way, because whenever you have an IMO and they have certain carriers, and later on you want to transition to a different IMO and they have the same carriers, if you've written policies with these carriers at this IMO, and whenever you transition to this one and you want to write policies with the same carriers but over here, there is a 6-month waiting period that you have to wait before you can write the carriers at this IMO. Unless this IMO gives you a release form, then you'll be able to write the same carriers over here with no issues. But some IMOs don't give you that release, and I really don't know why. So in that case, you would have to do what is called a self-release, and that is waiting that 6 months in order for you to write the same carriers at your new IMO. And that's just how the insurance industry works. I really don't have too much details as to why, but just keep that in your head that that is something to be aware of. So you want to choose wisely, and then you'll go from there. So here's the thing, guys. I think every company out there, every IMO out there has its own perks and has its own greatness, and all of them, honestly, I hear so many great things, and I've personally experienced, you know, so many great things with all these companies. FFL is so great. Primerica is so great. TFG is so great. WFG is so great. You know, all of them are great and they all have so many great things to offer. So this part is just going to be me giving you a couple tips to look out for when trying to figure out which IMO to go with. I have 3 that I personally look at and gained and realized that I should have looked at before choosing my IMO that I wanted to be a part of. One is leadership. Leadership is something that I personally think is at the top. I need somebody who is going to put my best interests first, is going to teach me, is going to educate me, who's going to answer all of the questions that I'm going to have as a new agent. So when you're interviewing teams, or if you've been recruited by somebody, and keep in mind whoever recruited you that's most likely going to be your upline. So just make sure before you start that process that you enjoy that person who recruited you and you understand that they have leadership and value to add to you before continuing forward. So back to what I was saying. I personally need somebody who is a strong leader leading the way for me, because that is how I do it for my agents, and that is how I want to continue to always grow in that trajectory. So make sure that the person that you're joining or who has recruited you, that they have leadership skills. Number 2 is value. What kind of value are they going to add to your success? Are they going to do one-on-ones with you? Are they going to look at you more than just another agent on their team? Are they going to give you the compassion and the empathy and the patience that you need as a new agent to succeed? Are they going to help you with strategies, marketing, leads, door knocking scripts, everything that you could possibly need as a new agent? What kind of value are they going to be adding to your success? Not just somebody who says, oh, there's a video online that you can watch, go ahead and watch that and that will help you. Like, no. Some people can work like that. Some people can gain the most out of something like that. But from what I've seen and noticed, a lot of people can't just watch a video and gain that confidence and gain that expertise that they need to be successful. A lot of people need that one-on-one coaching and mentorship to succeed in what they're trying to create a career in. So just make sure that your upline or your leader or your manager, whatever they're called, is adding value to you and your business, and not just treating you like another number on their team. So that's something that I look for. And my last and third one is going to be culture. How is everybody working together? Does everybody help each other out? Do we all talk to each other? Or do we just look at each other like another agent, another number that we're competing against? What does the culture look like? Can you go to anybody and ask questions and ask for help, and they genuinely help you build your business and want to see you succeed? Look out for those things, in my opinion. Leadership, value, and culture. And my best tip, my best advice I'm going to give you right now, do not join the company that advertises that you can make all this money and you're going to be this and you're going to be that, and you're attracted by a number. Because guess what? That number is going to mean nothing to you if you don't have the leadership and guidance and mentorship that you need to actually get you there. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure that you're not being attracted by numbers. So I hope that this helps you choosing what company or what team to best go for. And really it just boils down to having conversations and see who you best connect with. So I'll catch you guys on the next video. Bye. And as always, the good news portion of this video, thank you for being here. Today's good news, I just want to share also another song that I personally really enjoy. It is called Wait on You by Elevation Worship. This song particularly is not so upbeat. It's more of a slower, intimate song. I draw close to this song whenever I have a billion questions running through my head and I'm just trying to figure out everything and control everything in my life, and know that underneath me trying to control everything, I know that I don't control nada. So this song will remind me to wait on the Lord, allow him to do the work in me and around me, and know that his plans are always greater than my plans. I hope that you guys check it out. Let me know how you like it down below. And again, I'll see you on the next video. Bye.